Hello there, Sherman. Focusing on the balance between being impatient and having the patience in allowing the business to develop. So it's important that you have impatience to be able to achieve your goals or to build the practice as quickly as possible, to have that urgency where you're running at different opportunities, where you're learning as much as possible. Oftentimes for a financial advisor, it means that you're coming in on a Saturday, or it means at the end of the day, you're reading newspaper articles, you're reading about what your competition is doing, you're finding out different product information to be able to make sure that you fully understand what the benefits are to that client. Also, impatience gives you that sense of scrambling to be able to make things happen, and not in a haphazard way, more along the lines of more of a passioned invigoration. However, there's a balance to also be patient, that the business does take time to be able to develop. For example, oftentimes in financial services, it's said that you want to get to 1,000 households. If you can get to 1,000 households, you'll basically be bulletproof. I think even when you hit 500 households, you'll find yourself in a very good position to have a very strong practice that's robust. And even if you saw someone every hour and a half, 7 days a week, and you never slept, it would still take you a certain number of days to be able to see that happen, and to be able to follow back up with those people once you saw them, to be able to close on business. It's going to take years. And so oftentimes, if built correctly, I often talk about doing 1,000 fact finders. Remember, a fact finder is just like a first kiss. It only happens once. And doing 1,000 of them in 5 years. What you're going to find by doing that is, after 5 years of having those 1,000 fact finders, you've had enough experience in seeing a multitude of different people. You hopefully at that point have had, because of those different scenarios, have really honed out your sales language. You're becoming stronger as a professional. You might even gotten a designation or two to be able to show off your intelligence, even though people aren't going to buy just based on your designations. It probably just gives them the reassurance that you know what you're talking about. Having the patience to say, okay, if my business takes about 5 years to build, I'm okay with going through the struggle of what it's going to take to build. I've heard the quote that people don't complain that there is thorns to a rose bush. Same thing when it comes to the pursuit of success. It comes with failure, it comes with mistakes, it comes with hard knock lessons. And so you need to understand that with the build of a practice also comes the need to be patient, that it does take some time. Oftentimes, some entrepreneurs will talk about being lucky. And my comment and thought is that, are they really lucky? Or do they just have so many times at bat that they found opportunities that then they became lucky? Now, it might be lucky that they were in the right industry, maybe that they walked down the right street, or they got referred to the right person. However, if they weren't working that time of day, if they didn't ask for the referrals, that luck wouldn't have happened. So oftentimes you get this compounded effect of work that you constantly do day in and day out, years 1, year 2, year 3, that finally in year 5, it seems that things are just clicking, but it's this compounded effect that everything that was building up in those years 1, 2, 3, and 4 that are finally coming now in 5, 6, and 7. In the book by Jim Collins, Good to Great, he refers this to the flywheel method. The question that I have for you as you're sitting there watching this video is, what are you doing right now to make sure that you're getting your flywheel business up and running? Have a fantastic day.